seventh graders, welcome back to Social Studies. I'm very glad you're here. I'm very glad to be here. This is the first video class you're gonna watch, and I hope you enjoy it. Remember that I'm available. You can email me at any time. I'm here to help, okay? Enjoy. Every language is just a group of people who agree to understand each other. There are 1.2 million words in the English language. There are 600,000 words in the dictionary. 170,000 of them are considered contemporary English. The average native speaker knows 20,000 words but only uses 5,000 a day. Every year, about 1,000 new words are added to the English Oxford Dictionary. Words have a life of their own. They are born, change, reproduced by generating new words and by spreading into other languages like viruses. Too soon? Words even get old and die. They just fall out of use. Words also change meaning over time. For example, the word nice. Originally, when nice was borrowed into Old English from Old French, it meant foolish. Then over time, it meant timid, fussy, delicate, precise and careful, politeful, and finally kind and thoughtful. Ketchup is a word that came from China. The ancient Chinese used a similar word, kicap, for pickled fish sauce. The equivalent sauce in England was made of tomatoes, so they twisted the term to our beloved ketchup. Mayonnaise was named after a place. The French captured the island of Minorca during the Seventh Year War, a victory that was celebrated with that condiment. The island capital is Port Mahon, and the suffix "ase" means native too, mayonnaise. Noon comes from Latin nona hora, meaning ninth hour. In ancient Rome, noon was actually around 3 p.m. During the 12th and 13th century, noon slowly came to mean 12 p.m. Presumably, this change was driven by people wanting to eat lunch earlier. Studies believe all languages came from Proto-Indo-European. That was in 4500 BC, before the late Neolithic period, the last of the Stone Age. From then came the root word for heart. It was curd. Then, through progressive changes in vowel and consonant sounds, curd changed into words in ancient languages like cardia in Greek, or cardio in Latin, or heart in Germanic that came horten, horte, and modern English heart. Heart is also associated metaphorically with courage and memory. That explains the expression to know something by heart, meaning to have it memorized. Based on all these historical examples, you might think that this is all history and English is now set in stone. Oh, we've got plenty of words now, we're done. Well, English is not done at all. These processes of language changes are always happening in any living language. Sounds are changing, new words emerge all the time, old words take on new meanings. Words are still being borrowed and adapted into English, like pizza and latte that come from Italian, acai and cashew that come from Portuguese, sushi and haiku that come from the Japanese language, or delicatessen that is a German word. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Languages change continuously. So, what do you think English will be like in 100 years? And in 1,000 years? We are multilingual people. Have you noticed any surprising connections between the languages you speak? Think of words that are very similar between English and Portuguese. Well, we learn how language itself changes over time. Not just how it changed in the past, but also how it's in the process of changing right now. At its core, English is a Germanic language, but it borrowed words from many other languages. It borrowed heavily from Latin, mostly through French. In fact, 60% of words in English are Latin in origin. That's one out of three words. English is rich and vibrant and filled with the creativity of the speakers who speak it. I hope that you can find it fun and fascinating just the way I do. I hope you can enjoy being part of the creativity that is continually remaking the language and keeping it robust. Words exist because we use them, and we keep using them. And the dictionary editors are paying attention to us. Remember that what I said in the beginning of the video? Every language is just a group of people who agree to understand each other. Think about English as a living organism. Observe people speaking in movies, TV, or YouTube videos. Find similarities and peculiarities between English and Portuguese. Be aware of it. Enjoy it. Use it to communicate with the world. Thanks for watching.